hard technical. Bronny pull up from 17. That's an air ball. Bronny had some trouble with turning the ball over at OKC last week, but again the other night he passes it up into the corner. Bronny, of course, Bronny is wide open on his way. Advantage now for the Lake Show. Bronny, impressive, most impressive. Now Bronny's going to try to knock what will win him a championship if they're going to do it again.
Daddy's gone, so what does that mean for the spawn of Bron? Yesterday morning, LeBron James officially filed for divorce from the Los Angeles Lakers. It was one of those marriages where both parties were ready to break up. Both parties were ready for the marriage to be dissolved. But because they still respected and loved each other, neither wanted to be the bad guy. Neither wanted to make the other look bad publicly by announcing the end of their marriage, even though everyone knew it was already over. To their credit, the Lakers allowed LeBron James to leave with his dignity. It's similar to how a husband allows his ex-wife to tell everyone that she was the one that broke up with him. She ended the relationship, even though he has been trying to impregnate the 25-year-old neighbor for the last 9 months. That's essentially what the Lakers did with LeBron James. They allowed him to announce that this was his decision, even though the Lakers were really ready for him to get the hell out of there. Of course, now, LeBron James is pretending like he is being seduced by every other team in the league. Everyone wants a piece of the Burger King. When the reality is, there are 2, maybe 3 teams that might be interested in LeBron, while the rest of the league is patiently waiting for him to retire. But what's kind of been lost in all this drama of LeBron breaking up with the Lakers, what happens now to the spawn of Bron? What is going to happen to the NBA career of Bronny James? Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. Even though he was atrocious in that clip, Bronny James did show signs of improvement last season. Of course, he couldn't get any worse, but to his credit, Bronny James has improved. Monday, Bronny's contract for next season was guaranteed. He will make just over $2 million this coming season, or as it's known in the NBA, minimum wage, or as it's known in the WNBA, generational wealth. You know, I was highly critical of Bronny James when he was drafted, and it really had nothing to do with him. The criticism had more to do with his father. Bronny James barely touched the court at USC, one of the worst teams in the country. It's no secret he was not ready for the NBA. It's hard, though, to be critical of Bronny James because he's such a likable kid. But this is, without a doubt, a make-or-break season for Bronny James, assuming he remains in Los Angeles. And for his sake, I hope Bronny James remains with the Lakers, not only because J.J. Redick is a great coach. I think it would be a hindrance. It would be a disservice to Bronny James if his father orchestrated some doofus trade to get him on his team again, especially if LeBron James ends up signing with the Warriors, a team and a head coach that are notorious for not developing young players. But assuming he remains in Los Angeles, this is a make-or-break season for Bronny James. There is a reason the average NBA career is 4 or 5 years. For second-round draft picks, the average NBA career 2 to 3 years. And there's a reason for that. Teams don't invest a lot of money into second-round players. Their opportunities are limited. If they get an opportunity and fail, the team just cuts their losses. Now, with LeBron James in Los Angeles, the Lakers were never cutting Bronny James. But now, for the first time in his life, It's all on him. He either steps up or he steps aside. At this point of his career, Bronny James is often described as a fringe NBA talent with upside potential. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands of prospects with the exact same description. As of right now, Bronny James should receive plenty of opportunities this coming season. Marcus Smart is gone. Lakers are looking to trade Dalton Connect. Roster is opening up for Bronny James to actually make the rotation. Question now is, will he actually make it? Me personally, I'm pulling for the kid. I think he has handled himself well since entering the NBA. I'm sure it was nice to play with his dad for a couple of years, but every son wants to make their own way. Every son wants to chart their own path. And this season, it looks like Bronny James will finally get that opportunity. But if he fails, his NBA career is over. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.